What's good, boy? Truth here, and you see the title of the video. I think this is something very important, kind of a last push if you need coins for rookie premieres. I'm going to talk about it. Content schedule first. Team captains get an upgrade. You have head-to-head reg season session 10. Don't know who's playing that nowadays. Roster Revolution, which is also key. But that last one, Fan Appreciation Release 3, is super, super key. Now, again, you know me. If you're new to the channel, but obviously my OGs know, I like to wait and see, feel things out. And I am a big believer in history repeating itself in Madden. They are creatures of habits. So what I try to do is take advantage of their habits and benefit for us. So that's what I'm talking in this video. So hit the like button, drop a sub. Obviously, college football is about a week away. Go sub over there, Datruthyadig, CFB. But obviously, we still rock Madden too. So we're going to do both. Without a shot of a doubt, we're going to do both. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Now, why is Fan Appreciation 3 is important? We already know who's coming out. Johnny Manziel, I think that's Jason McCourty, Devin McCourty, Akeem Talib, and William Perry gets his 17th 99 overall card. Right? Now, if we look at last week, this is what we got last week. So if I scroll back on Mud Leagues, we got these guys. So I think we could get even more because that's only 5 up here and there's 8 down here. So obviously Ted Hendricks was the welcome card. Don't know entirely sure who's the welcome card here, but we got what, 7 other cards. So there still be 2 more cards that we potentially can get. But this is where we need to take advantage of things and be pretty smart. Know that and I didn't think they were going to bring it back last week, but them bringing it back last week tells me they're going to bring it back again, the Fan Appreciation Training Pack. Now, why is that super important? Over the weekend, last week, you guys seen a pack over for me where I did like 6-7 million training and I got my training cheat. You can get your training cheat right now, 98s. You can walk on the auction house right now, as you can see, and get it for 130. Now, why is this important? I'm just going to buy this because I believe 130 and under is great for these. It's about a 0.3 ratio if I'm being completely exact. So I got that one for 131. I know they said 560K. Actually, excuse me. 98s don't go for 560K. I'm wrong game. But if you just give me one quick second to check exactly what 98s go for, and I will continue. Because like I said, I want to make sure you guys understand why this is such a big thing. So let me go check the 98s, mutt.gg. I'm just doing it right now, not showing you guys. 410 is what they go for. So if we do 131 divided by 410, right, you get a ratio of 0.31. So anything between 0.3 and 0.31, I think is really good. Now, you're like, Truth, okay, you're buying 98s at 130. Why is this a big deal? I'm going to show you why it's a big deal, but you got to go through and search for these 98s too, because you can find some for cheaper. I got one for 107 last night. I can show you a Donovan McNabb I got for 107. There's even some I got for 110, So it's very important to do this. And why it's important to do this? Because you're getting cheap training now, and then when a Fan Appreciation Pack comes out, you're hoping to sell those and make some coins. Let me give you some examples. Now, the example I'm going to use is the card y'all literally just see me buy. Y'all just see me buy Vita Vea for 130. So last week was the 13th, I believe. Or was it the 13th? Or no, it was the 20th. Was it the 27th? No, so the 20th is when we first got TVPs, right? And then last week was the 27th. Let me make sure my dates is correct and that I'm not telling you guys a fabrication. Gotta check my phone. Sorry, my bad. So last week was the 26th. We first got the first TVPs on the 19th. Because we've had 3 weeks of Fan Appreciation. Week 1 was the 19th. Week 2 was the 26th. And then week 3 is going to be this week. Look at what the price was. 15th. Uh-oh. 20th. Jumped up to 215. Look at last week. 15th. Up. 28. 190. So you can see when TVPs come out, or I call them the Temu TVPs, these cards jump up in price. So throughout the week, they're 130, 140, but then they jump up to 200K. Why? Because people want to rip those packs, and they're going to get 98s because people are lazy. We've known about this from Madden for years. They go for the highest overall because you can get the most training for it outside of 99s, and I think these are more valuable than 99s. But at worst, let's say they don't go up. If you open up the TVPs or the Temu TVPs at 0.3, which y'all see me get him at 0.31, you guarantee to make at least your coins back. Now, you guys see me didn't do an opening. If you see me do an opening, excuse me, if you didn't, go check it out last Thursday. I did about 6 million coins. I made about 500K. And I didn't get crazy pulls. I got a couple 84s, a couple 85 quick sales. Didn't get an 88, 86, anything of that nature. So that's just something to think about when it comes to this. And here's the proof. And we can look at, let me look at another card I have in my binder. So I'm looking at Ben Coates. Ben Coates is one. So if we actually take a look at Ben Coates, and I got one a Ben Coates yesterday for around the same price, around 120 or so. If you think it was just Vita Vea, we can go look at Ben Coates. If we scroll down, and my bad, I should have went to prices, but let me scroll up and go to prices. If you look at Ben Coates, you see only one's up for 202, and I may sell my Ben Coates for 202 and take it. So if you see one where you got it for 134 or 130, which I think that might have been mine right there for 116 or whatnot, and he's up for 202, see if you can sell him. But anyway, same dates. Let's look. Jumped up, and then he goes back down, and then jumped up. So we need to take advantages to make it in our favor, because I'm going to empty out my clip in terms of my coins, hold it until Thursday. Then I'm going to decide either whether I want to quick sell them if it doesn't work out in terms of I got to go into the TBPs, or sell them so I can get one final push to make some coins back for rookie premieres. I've got a bunch of these 98s, just sitting here. Even got some 97s. 97s I don't mind under 80K, closer to 70K as possible, because even they jumped up to what I think 111K. But I can show you guys some of my 98s that I've gotten already. Like I said, my coins are gonna be gone. There's a Donovan McNabb I got for 107, 130, 122, 121, 129, 126, 140, 140, 140. I like it 140 and under, but to me, if you want to get the best, you can see there's my 97s for 130. I mean, under 80, 130 is the best. Which there's another Breece Hall for 118. So you guys can see, if you go into the auction house and just search for these. Now, I don't know if people are gatekeeping this and, oh, shoot, you dropped the method. Dude, it's the end of the game. We don't want, excuse me, anyone to be spending money on these damn rookie premieres. Let's just keep it a buck. So if I can help you guys make a few coins, like I said, I am going absolutely all in. Without a doubt, I am going all in. I'm not even thinking of doing anything else this week. I am just basically going to waste all my coins into this. Wait till Thursday, see what Thursday brings, and then we go from there. Right? I suggest you do the same. Again, you don't have to. My bad. 1 for 130. Wow. You don't have to, but I always try to be transparent. Tell y'all what I'm doing. My bad, boys. Early morning flim. I apologize. So all this video was going to be was me talking about this. I feel like this is something everyone should be doing, unless you got gazillions of coins. But I know a lot of people are worried about how much rookie premieres is going to cost. I've already done an estimation. If I do this and these hit, right, and they go up to 200K, which, I mean, look at this. Look at this, y'all. Oh, I just missed that. But if they go up to 200K, I'm going to make 5 to 6 million coins from doing this. Even that's great. I would have loved that other one, but that was the absolute minimum. I'm going to make 5 to 6 million coins. So I'm going to go from what I think with I'm at 10 million right there, going from 10 million to 15 million. That's increasing my coin stack by 50%. That's something to think about, boys. Like I said, I just want to do this quick video to break it down. If you have any questions, hit it down below. Hit me on X. Hit me in the Discord. Like I said, I feel like everyone should be doing this. Like, unless you're sitting here grinding out the game, if you have coins up there, I'm always say having coins up there is the most detrimental thing you can do to yourself in Madden. You always want to have your coins moving and investing in something. I'm going to do it. I know I'm not going to be on the game till Thursday. Thursday, I will be on the game. And on Thursday, if I hop on and I see these 98s at 200K, see ya. You see, if I sell them for 200, 180, and I'm getting them at most at 140, that's me making 40K per 98. Some of them you see, and I'm going to be making 50 and 60K, but just depends. Depends on how much you want to go in. Like I said, I am emptying the clip. I'm buying anything I see under 130, as you guys are seeing. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you take this method, and hopefully it makes y'all a lot of coins. Like I said, if you have any questions, queries, let me know down below. But yeah, man, you can do this with any overall. I just think 98s are the best, because when you search 98s pop up, right? So the first thing on Thursday, if we search 98 overall, so what's going to pop up? 98s. You do 96 and 97s, and you do 97s, 97 is going to pop up. So I appreciate you, boys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully I helped you guys make some coins, and hopefully you guys cook when it comes this weekend. I'm out. Deuces.